Hey you guys, I'm Karen Smith and I'm back with step number 6 for the Turkish Get Up article on why or how the Turkish Get Up can be a lifesaver. So here's what I want you guys to think about. You have to think about the demographics. Who do you train? How can they most benefit from the Turkish Get Up, from getting off the ground to another position? So the two that I talk about in the article are tactical, so firefighters, law enforcement, military. What if they're knocked down and they need to get up under a heavy load or something has fallen on them? So the more they train this movement, the better and the stronger they're going to be. And there's a way to get off the ground without going into that half kneeling and being really tall. So obviously if you're in the line of fire, you don't want to kind of stick your head up and possibly be up here, kind of showing yourself. So I'm going to show you how to get off the ground without using that hand so that you have a little bit more options. The second demographic that I talked about in the article is the elderly. So what if they've fallen and they need to get to the phone? They need to be able to call 911 because they live alone or they happen to be by themselves. So you can utilize the get up to teach them how to get off the ground, how to roll and get into a crawling position. And then once they're stable there, you've built up their stabilizers in their shoulder practicing this, you're also going to teach them to crawl. So I'm going to show you both of these moves and how to utilize the get up as a functional skill that could help them in their day-to-day. So remember, there's lots of things out there people are calling functional, but I feel this one's pretty functional and for good reason. You might just save their life. So once they're strong with body weight, you load this, they become stronger with a very heavy load. Then when they have to go back to body weight, they're going to feel way lighter. So let's start with the tactical. How do we get off the ground, stay low, and not have to have that hand in the swoop through? It would be like this. The key is to get off the ground. Maybe they have something here in their hand. Maybe they want to stay low, okay? From here, you would come off this leg, okay? So roll and up, just to get off the ground. Here, okay? The next one, like I mentioned for elderly, is getting them to where they can roll over, utilizing by pushing off one foot and strengthening to push off one arm. The more they're trained, and you can train this obviously on both sides or on their dominant side, but the key is get them to roll and then into a crawling position. So we're here, maybe they just need to push off this leg. Okay, so they practice this portion, and then up. Roll and here. Roll, and now they can crawl to the phone and save themselves. So I know in the article it might sound a little harsh that I'm saying something like this can be a lifesaver, but it's how you train it. You train your students, whatever your demographic, however it can benefit them. And if they can do full get-ups, great. But if not, you can at least train them in partial get-ups so that they can benefit and save themselves if they need to. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you practice. Let me know what you think. Thanks.